For my first #1 trip, if you are American, start doing solo trips in America. Get comfortable with that. My second tip is do your research before going and know yourself. If you're not comfortable being alone by yourself, you may struggle. So go ahead and work on that. My third thing is definitely know your price range, right? If you know that you need people around you and you're budget friendly, maybe stay at a hostel. If not, if you save up enough money, go ahead and stay at a hotel. But just know that each location you choose to stay at, they're all different. For example, welcome, sawadee, mahaba, namaste, hola, privyet, kaiso, konnichiwa. We're all family here, so subscribe, ebook in the comments below. Buenos dias, guys. I am on the island of Tobago, and I'm going to show you guys around. It's like 30 minutes away from Panama City, and it's pretty cute. I think the ticket was only like $25, but here we go. It looks like you have to pay to use the bathroom. So, I'm gonna just walk around. It's super hot out here, so be prepared. Put your sunscreen on and wear something to protect your face. Discovered by Vasco Nores de Balba in 1513, Tobago Island quickly became a significant spot in exploration. The island was officially founded in June 29, 1524 by Father Hernando de Luques, who named the main town San Pedro in honor of St. Peter. However, it wasn't until 1549 that the town truly began to flourish, primarily populated by slaves brought to the island. Tobago's narrow streets hold a magnificent amount of history and stories. Even the notorious pirate Captain Morgan was known to stop here to rest, and it was legend that he drank all the wine that he could find here. In more recent history, during World War II, the island served as a strategic base for the U.S. Army. Located atop Cerro de la Cruz, the military presence provided an economic boost and added another layer to Tobago's historical significance. The name Tobago derives from the indigenous word meaning abundant fish, speaks to the island's natural beauty. Today, its vibrant flora and fauna contribute to its nickname, Island of Flowers. The island's charm extends beyond its natural beauty to its cultural landmark. The Church of San Pedro, founded in the early days of the island, stands as the second oldest church in Latin America. Its ancient carvings, beautiful decorations, and even the ashes of pirates within its wall make it a treasure trove of history. Equally fascinating is the Cementerio de Tobago, where century-old graves and headstones tell tales of island's past inhabitants among Tobago's notorious historical visitors. Today, Tobago's island is merely 30-minute ferry ride from Panama City. Courtesy of the modern and comfortable Tobago Express fast ferry, visitors can enjoy the island's 6 restaurants, 6 hotels, 3 beautiful beaches, and the... So guys, I'm finally at the beach, and I just wanted to talk to you guys about a few things that were just on my mind as I'm sitting here. If you want to be affordable, come to Tobago. I think I said that right. But if you have the time, I would go to San Blas. I just had too many trips this year, so I had to like compromise on like my budget. The beach here is like very dirty, so definitely wear shoes because there's trash everywhere. You will have to pay to use the shower, and the views are really good out here, and it's nice because it's not super far. But definitely bring water, some snacks, and umbrella, bug spray, things like that. I believe this was around like $25, and they take cards. But it's really cool vibes. The water is not too cold. But if you come by yourself, you may have issues with like wanting to do tours because they'll want to have more than one person. And there's tons of boats here, so I see someone grilling on their yacht, so that's pretty cool. Tons of people here from Colombia. They're super nice, so don't be afraid to chat with them. Knowing a little bit of Spanish goes really far. And be careful about the times that you come, because I think it's designated when you can leave. Like I got to the ferry at 9, but they wouldn't let me come back until, they wouldn't let me take the ferry until 11 and then come back at 5. so that's one thing. I just rented this chair. It was like $5, so that wasn't bad. But being a traveler, sometimes the worst feeling is enjoying yourself in the water, but also having to worry about if your bags are okay. So while you are hanging out in the water, protecting your skin with sunblock, go ahead and make sure your phones and things are like charged. If you didn't book any excursions before, you can definitely do that while you're here on the property, on the beach. And so I'm gonna stop talking so you guys can see what it looks like. So guys, I am getting rained on in Panama, but I want to come to you guys and give you like some of my tips for solo traveling. I have so many people who ask me like, how do you do it? How are you able to feel comfortable like solo traveling and doing all these things? For my first #1 trip, if you are American, start doing solo trips in America, get comfortable with that. My second tip is do your research before going and know yourself. If you're not comfortable being alone by yourself, you may struggle, so go ahead and work on that. My third thing is definitely know your price range, right? If you know that you need people around you and you're budget friendly, maybe stay at a hostel. If not, you know, if you save up enough money, go ahead and stay at a hotel. But just know that each location you choose to stay at, they're all different. For example, traveling solo to New York, if you're an American, you probably won't have as many problems unless maybe like you're from Oklahoma and it's just a whole culture shock to you. So start with your beginner places and then start going to your more intermediate places. Now, if for a beginner, I would say go to Puerto Rico. It's similar to this. And if you can feel comfortable getting around Puerto Rico and things like that, go ahead and then come to Panama. I will say some pros and cons of being a solo traveler here. This is coming from me. Knowing Spanish has been very helpful to me. Being African American has been helpful because I look like a lot of the people here, so I feel like more welcomed here. Uber, understanding how Uber works has been very helpful in getting around. What other things? And there is some information about coming to Panama, but sometimes there's not a lot of information about Panama. So you have to be willing to ask for assistance and even maybe like hop over to a hostel to see if someone else can inform you, because a lot of the information I got here, I did not necessarily know before I got here. I didn't know about the large Afro Panamanian culture here, as well as, sorry, I just want you guys to see all of, I think it's Tobago, see? I don't know, I don't really have good lighting, but that's okay. So, I'll hop over here. So that's another thing. Honestly, in hindsight, I should have listened to everybody else and went to San Bluff, but a lot of people I know here are staying for longer than a day. So San Bluff longer than a day. So I think I would do that. Other things that are nice about Panama, you have the US dollar as a currency, so you don't have to worry about exchanging your money. Another thing that I would say is, in my opinion, people have been very friendly to me and very helpful, even when I try to get my SIMS card. And that's another thing, when you start traveling, understanding that your phone may not work and being able to ask questions to see, like, okay, can someone help me get this to work? Because I'm not gonna lie, I threw away my SIMS card number, but this nice gentleman was like really easy to help me out. Another thing I definitely would say here is, if you stay away from some of the touristy areas, you can find some affordable things. Just be safe when you're traveling. Casco Viejo it's a nice area during the day. However, at nighttime, it can be sketchy. And as African American woman, there's some areas I just don't feel comfortable walking by myself, whereas a white male may feel totally comfortable. And our experiences are different, but they are, you know, our experiences and our truth. So that's what I would say on that. Any cons about Panama? It's expensive in certain areas, so ask questions before you go ahead and make a purchase. Make sure you download like Google Translate so you know what people are saying and know what you're ordering. Other things I would say is sometimes it's not always best to book your tours in advance, because just like when I talked to the magician at my hotel, I found out there was a discount. So sometimes it's not always best to book your tours, but just have an idea of what you want to do ahead of time. The other cons are if you come during the rainy season, like it is right now, you will get rained on. But it won't last long, and if you're willing to be a part of the culture and explore, you'll definitely find some amazing things out here. So don't forget to check out, you know, other cities besides Panama City. If I had the time, a little bit longer when I come back next, even if I get enough comments, maybe I'll do a group trip. We'll go to Boca de Toro, go to San Blas, go see the indigenous population, and truly learn about the Afro-Panamanian culture here, as well as, you know, how cultures blend with one another. So I know, guys, hopefully this is kind of a little bit helpful. If you have any more questions about Panama that I can answer, drop those comments below. Today is my last fish day. If I get into something and I find that it's helpful, I'll definitely record it and show them. Great, come out here and experience the culture. So. We're heading out of this beautiful island back to Panama City. Alright, see you there. We're stepping out on our last night here in Panama. Had to go check out the crew upstairs at the restaurant. Super nice. And we're gonna probably head over to go get my postcards because tomorrow's gonna be busy because I leave by 2. And then we're gonna go off to the Selena. Guys, I got my wristband, so they're not gonna give me problems like last time. So let's take some pictures and get out of here. All right, bye. Get out there! Ay, papi.
Ay, mami.
Ay, papi. Ay, papi.
So good, guys. We're here in Tobago. So we're going back to the basement to the orgy in Selena because Chupitos was full. So we're going back to the Selena, bitch.
Okay.
Okay.
Cuidado.
Cuidado, niños. ¿Qué pasó?
Hey.
What's happening?
There's smoke break.
Disgusted.